I've had a lot of tooth pain and I'm having a root canal done today. The dentist is really expensive, and I know people who don't go to the dentist because they can't afford it. Yeah. And your teeth affect the whole of your health, and especially with heart problems and whatnot later in life, it's really quite scary how many people don't go to the dentist. When you have something like this, you have to just get it done, because otherwise you can't sort of ignore it. These big ones, you just have to do it, but for us it's a really big pinch on our finances. I think it's 600 or 800, I can't remember, per one. It's a lot of money.
I lost a bit of a tooth and a filling, so I had to have that fixed up, and it was also an annual check. It's obviously expensive, but we consider our cost of life like a priority, so we try to factor it in each year. Yeah, we have to prioritise it, it doesn't fit within our weekly budget, so we do have to allow for expenses like the dentist. So it was $250, which was for a checkup and to get the missing tooth resolved. So yeah, it could have been worse.
I've done some checkups, I've done some fillings, I've done some root filling work on someone who had the most horrendous raging infection last week with a massively swollen face. Nearly ended up in A&E. Yeah, really, really worrying. And we managed to care, watched her with the antibiotics, made sure we were okay, because she's a classic example of someone that was going to end up on IV antibiotics, maybe in intensive care if we didn't manage it. I feel like we're going backwards, because we thought 20 years ago, we thought that partial and full placed, false teeth, we thought that would be on the way out, the skill set would die. It's on the rise. I'm taking out teeth, I'm seeing gaps in 30 and 40-year-olds. They can't afford the regular care, so then the only time they come in is when it's a crisis, and by then they've got a raging infection, the tooth is so bad that it can't be saved, and then we're having to pull it out, and then they have a miserable experience and it costs them heaps, and then they bail for another 4 years until something else happens. And it just seems crazy. Like, well, how are we not doing better than that, and what might it take? How can we figure it out? So yeah, there's a massive need.